Hi, hello everyone. This is Shiva once again. Welcome you all to Scalper Pros. Today, what are you going to know about me? First, you needed to know who is Shiva and what is he and how did he came into the market and what are the things which you needed to know about Shiva. You will get all the answers in today's video. Are you ready for that? Let's get into the video. To start with, I'm not a person who was into the stock markets. Who brought me into the stock market? You will all have one friend, right? Who wanted you to succeed in life, who wanted you to make some extra bucks, who wanted you to go that extra mile, make some money. Yes, even I was dragged into the market, one of my friend. What did he do? Somewhere in 2007, he said Shiva, I'm already making some money, investing in few companies which has been giving me at least 10 or 15,000 every month. Those days, 10-15,000 when you're having a salary of 20,000, that is almost 50% of your salary. And people were like, wow, will you be able to make so much of money into the market? That's what even dragged me into the market. I thought, if he's able to make that, why can't I be able to make that? We also have a dream, right? Buying a house, buying a car, buying a motorcycle which you like it, something which you can't afford to do it in your childhood. Yes, even I had that ambition. Then I decided, okay, your friend is going to be giving you the advice. Why don't you trust him and take a plunge into the stock market? That's how I got into the stock market. We opened a Demat account and started to invest into the market without even knowing what is stocks, what are the things. You just listen to your friend. He said, Shiva, I bought this particular company at $1,200. Now it is trading at 400. It is a screaming buy. Why don't you buy it? It will definitely give you double the rewards within a year. You know what? Those days we were never looking at the Nifty P ratios or anything. We just relied on what is hot, just invest into that. And most important thing, we almost invested at 1 lakh by the time we realized this is what the market is. Then my friend suggested, the price is going down. It is time for us to average our position. We did it. Then it keep on piling. By within a 6-month period, the Lehman crisis and the world economy, everything started crashing. Yes, that's when I realized I have almost invested 10 lakhs of my funds into the market, which has become a portfolio of 1 lakh. Imagine a person spent almost 10 years of saving into the market and that has come crashing to almost 1 lakh within 6 months. That's when the seriousness of the markets came into the picture. Then I realized this is not going to be my cup of tea. I told my friend, let us exit the positions with whatever the little money that the market is offering. This is not going to be our cup of tea. Those days, you don't have any TV channel which is going to be guiding you or an internet with a Twitter. There are a lot of Twitter gurus and you will be getting a lot of calls today, right? Those days, no. You will be getting an operator calls which will be shared by some tip providers and so on. But again, we were fooled. That's when I realized I needed to go back into what I'm doing right. But on the back of my mind, I always had the thought, should I be entering into the stock market to earn the money which I have lost it in the market? Yes, that's when, again, in 2012, I entered into the market. By the time, I was also running in parallelly another company. But that company was supporting me so that I didn't need to concentrate fully on the markets. But back of your mind, it will always be pestering you, right? Somehow I needed to make the money which I have lost it in the market. Then I decided, yes, I will do it, but with a step by step. That is when 2013 and 14, but I was trading, day trading. I was not focusing on an investing because I know investing is not going to be my cup of tea. At least in trading, what are the things which I needed to learn? Rather than focusing on too many things, I will be focusing on 1 or 2 elements and then try to succeed. By the time 2015, I was also completely relieved of all the work. I've always had an aspiration of getting retired at the age of 40. When I was 39, I had the opportunity to do so. That's when I decided, okay, let me take some time out of my money, whatever that I have earned, and then put that into the markets to see whether I'll be able to succeed. Once again, the biggest regret of any trader today is they do not have funds which they think they will be able to deploy it and lose it in the market. First and foremost, get into the market with the fund which you can afford to lose. That's the most important thing. Even if you're going to lose the fund, that's not going to impact your pocket, and at the same time, it's not going to impact your family. And most importantly, you don't require that funds to run your family. If that is not your case, then obviously you will have every reason for you to succeed in the market because you do not have any pressure to do that. That's very important in this market. And by 2015 and 16, when I had sufficient funds, I didn't start everything at one go. By the time between 2008 and 15, I lost a huge chunk. I paid a huge price to the market. But I never thought I should be looking back and trying to get that amount. That was the biggest mistake which I was doing between 2007 and 15. What is that? Whatever the money which you have lost, you are trying to recover, and you are trying to recover soon. That any commoner would be doing it, right? Even when you are losing 10,000 in a day, the next day, even if the trades are available or not, you try to recover that amount back. That's a common mistake all of us do, and even I did that. Then I realized this is not the right way to approach the market. You needed to have some method to the madness. You cannot keep doing things the way you have been doing it and losing all the money. Then from there, I started to understand what are the things which drives this like an F&O segment, because I was mostly trading into F&O, futures and options. In the coming in a few weeks, we will be getting into detail on F&O, what are the things which is important for us to be tracking the F&O stocks and how to trade it. Coming back, most important thing, when I started initially small capital. When I'm back, and then I was able to see whether I'm able to provide a consistent result for a period of time. Yes, I was able to do it for a 3-month period with no major drawdowns. Then I realized, okay, this is not bad, so that now I can slowly increase my capital. And again, don't try to increase your capital from 1x to 10x. Just try to add like a 10% or 20% more to your existing capital. See whether it is going to be making a small difference. Because again, scalability is going to be a big problem for anyone. And especially I was into option buying mostly. I was not a seller in the past. I was only doing options, and I was doing only futures, and I was buying them. And when you are buying them, you do not require much margin. That's the biggest mistake many people do it, right? Go for a high leverage, go for a higher leverage brokerage firms, wherein the brokerage will be higher and the leverage will also be higher. And just get one day they will be completely getting busted because one bad trade, everything will be gone bust. At least as a buyer, what are the margin which I was using? I have a potential to lose only that much. But if you're a seller and if you do not have a proper risk management, you have a potential to pay a much bigger penalty. So I didn't do that. Then there was a period wherein I was consistent. That's when I started to share my strategies and other things in the Telegram channel. People started to follow. And how did the world came to know? There have been a lot of invitations from Traders Carnival, the e-learn markets, the money control. So if you would like to know more about me, you can just look at my money control article, which has been published in October 2019. And at the same time, you can also look at my interview with Mr. Vivek Bajaj in e-learn markets. That will give you a complete insight on how my trading career journey has been. And the most important thing, I've been part of a Traders Carnival multiple times, wherein I have been invited as a speaker. And I was also doing a lot of live trading sessions for the crowd who have joined in Goa, Jaipur, Coimbatore. So we had lots and lots of fun. And most importantly, we are planning a lot more segments in the coming future as well. So this is about me. You will be getting to know more about me and what are the pro courses and training programs which we will be offering, both for people who are just getting into the markets and who wanted to be an experienced and who wanted to become a full-time traders. We have something interesting coming up in the future. Thank you all. Hope you guys would have liked the video. Do like it and share it. We will see you in the next video. Thank you all. Hey folks, to join our Telegram channel and Twitter ID, please see the description link below. Also, we are available on WhatsApp for further enquiries.